Hi there, Shelley Whitenberg here from Empower Your Life Club. Here I am at the Brisbane Lifestyle Market at Southbank, and I'm just interviewing some parents and finding out what their current challenges are for today's current market and the challenges that we're facing as families, and also the impact that that has on their family relationships. So here we go, let's go.
Trying to keep the general weekly household costs down. Groceries and extracurricular activities.
Yeah, but we're a bit different. We've got a small business, so we're looking at cutting costs in the business side just to ride through a bit of a rough times, I suppose.
Yep.
So we're looking at that side of things. So that might mean cutting a few jobs. So.
My wife has to maintain at work to maintain our lifestyle. The second part is on the business side. My business has dropped off 50% because of the downturn in the real estate
situation. So trying to find appropriate childcare that fits into our life, which means that I'm able to go back to work. And probably the other challenge would be just remaining positive as a mental state.
Lack of time to do stuff.
So time constraints.
Number two is mortgage stress.
Fuel is a big one. Fuel and groceries are the two challenges. As prices have gone up, and there's always concern about the financial crisis where it is with wages and so forth.
On the banking system in the years to come when my kids grow up. It's probably the first thing, and the second thing is probably affordability of goods and services over the next 2-3 years whilst this recession.
Petrol prices and probably the price of things in retail sector will probably go up because they'll need to make more profit. Yep. Cost of daycare, house prices because we want to buy our first home. The problems with banking and finance in regards to banks being a bit reluctant and more picky in regards to giving out.
Growing cost of things really, like the food bill, cost of living, food, shopping, petrol.
Education is a big thing.
The impact is that on the fact that we just bought a house, I suppose, and the mortgage repayments, the chunk that's taking out of our family finances. It's me and my wife both work full time, so just making sure you always got to stay in a job. I've just actually changed jobs just to left private enterprise, private sector to work in the government for a bit more stability to ensure that we keep having both incomes. From what I'm hearing, I think there might be some impacts coming on down the track.
Think about my budget for family, especially insurance. I don't have any insurance, so it is really concerned about my future, and also I'm really concerned about financial with my family because my husband, he will quit his job recently and I have to start my job, and it's really challenging for us for financial.
Increasing wage bills from staff, the fact that there's actually fewer good staff around.
So you've got your own business?
Yes, so the ones that you have to have, try and actually keep them on, you have to pay them more. And that actually puts a lot of upward pressures on businesses and that.
Broth is much more expensive.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
Being able to get back to work and at the same time making enough money to cover the expenses of childcare as well as all the other expenses that go with it, like parking. It's like we pay $30 a day for parking in the city. We come over from Perth, so
wow.
All of those costs, and then $100 a day for childcare. So straight up, you've got to make $130 a day just to cover your costs. So we've got ourselves into a lot of debt, credit cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And so now we're head out of that, and we'll just try and get out of that now. So maybe having to sell a house to cut down on mortgage payments and insurance costs.
Stay-at-home mum and not feeling responsible for not contributing financially to the family, and making sure I can give my kids everything with the minimum.
If I lose a job, probably then definitely will start affecting it. I think our mortgage is our biggest issue, or has been until they started dropping the rates really. But now I think, actually thinking about it, my biggest worry, and I worry about it all the time, is given the current climate that we have at the moment, is job security. So I'm also a contractor, so I'm in a much more precarious position than a permanent employee. So that's my biggest.
Probably healthcare for the kids as a family.
I think the most challenge is for me to work as a full-time mom and meanwhile take care of my family and meanwhile, you know, keep on the mortgage and the cars, everything, keep on going. Yes, yes.
Unemployment and also housing interest rates. Actually, no, it's more about housing affordability.
Also the impact that has on their family relationship.
Got to be some stress obliged sooner or later.
Between myself and my husband might be under a bit more strain than normal because we are talking about our money a bit more and having to watch where every penny goes.
Longer hours, which is obviously it makes me increase the childcare. So I want to be at home with the children where I have to actually work now, a lot longer than I was working. So the children are put in daycare longer, which means everything's stressful from the moment you get up out of bed till the moment you go to bed.
I guess when you're always struggling a little bit financially, there's always a bit more pressure to find ends meet.
And longer hours to make ends meet, so that's probably stresses us a little bit.
Yeah, you know, we might argue about things now that we didn't argue about before.
It causes more stress, we worry more because the home loan repayments have just increased so much, so yeah, it does.
One of us would lose our jobs, you know, start bringing up arguments about financial matters which have sort of been able to be kept quiet up until now.
Recently, food is everything increases. It's making me really stressed. All the time we talk about money. It's really, not really present about, topic.
Yeah.
And also my husband doesn't really, care about money. So I have to, tie it up and think about it. How can I say? Yeah, it does affect for us.
I guess it does actually create more strain and stress, but you just have to have to actually talk to each other.
Pressure on us, I think, as a family, and made us more irritable and just more generally worried about what the future holds, I think. And it introduces a definite air of tension into everything, I think, and you just constantly worry. And especially when you've got
I lost my job on Friday, so it's not fantastic.
Ouch.
But yeah, it's probably going to add a little bit of stress here and there.